Hi all, welcome back to my channel. Now hope you're doing well. And if you're new here, do consider subscribing to this channel so that you're notified of my future uploads. And also, please do watch this video fully so that you get the full benefit of why you tuned in. And also, if you find this talking of mine to be slow or fast, you can adjust the video speed accordingly. And so, yeah, let's get into the reading. And for your topic, we have how you upgrade the people around you. So yeah, be that be physically, emotionally, financially, or even spiritually, how people around you are getting benefited by your presence. And you'll be having three thumbnails to choose from, or you can choose this directly via looking at the cards. This will be pile 1, this will be pile 2 and 3, and I will see you at your timestamps. Hi, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. And for your cards, we got Amethyst, Trust Your Intuition, Carnelian, Feed Your Creativity, Inanna, Desire, the Hermit, the Temperance, as well as Queen of Swords. So I'm getting really powerful cards. Like how you upgrade people is Amethyst is a very huge stone, especially if you're if you practice spirituality and if you're a part of that community, you'll know Amethyst is like one of the go-to stones and also a beginner stone into spirituality. It says trust your intuition, and also Hermit. I got two major arcanas for you. Okay, so again, these are like very ethereal and very calming major arcanas. Okay, so when in tandem with Hermit energy, I would say you are that someone who, if people have around you, I think you will be that person who will guide them very well in all their initiatives, in their decision making. And also, like, you might have been someone who could have predicted things for the people in your community, for the people in your family, whereby people do respect your intuition, your ability to discern the right from wrong, good from evil. So you might have warned people also. That's how you upgrade people's life, I think. Yeah, when people are in confused state and you come there and you offer them that solution, because amethyst is that stone which actually clarifies, it actually opens or neutralizes the third eye. Say if it is overactive, it actually calms it down. If it's underactive, it triggers its activity. So amethyst is that stone where spiritually you can ground yourself. So I think when you are there, you upgrade people's life by influencing the decision making towards their benefit. So hermit also talks about someone who is in their cave, right? Someone who's like a saint, a sage, someone who has a very bird's eye view of things, who literally thinks a different way, which is very unique to them. I mean, you don't follow the crowd or the popular opinion, you form your own opinion, and that's how you upgrade the ones who are around you. Because when you are not swayed by the world's perspectives of things, you end up developing your own perspective which you share, and people around you who are acquainted with you get that benefit, because whether they are not able to think for themselves, I think, but having you around is like solving that for them. So they don't have to do the hard work, but you do the hard work of thinking, the nitty-gritties and other things, and you take care of that for them. I think that's how you upgrade their life. And inanna, desire, again, there is a libra like symbolism I'm getting. And also carnelian, creativity. Carnelian is that stone, not only does it represent creativity, it also represents attraction. So you might also be someone who's very physically attractive, guy, girl, I don't know. Either way, I think having you around gives that image boost to people around you. People, when they are in the groups, they come and talk to the most attractive people, right? Well dressed, well groomed, or well spoken. You do have possess this conventional beauty slash grooming aspects of it. Maybe your makeup is on point, your clothes, shoes, everything is on point, or at least to the ones who see you as an upgrade, you are the perfect person physically. And also, I'm getting this lawyer like energy, lawyer or someone who takes care of legal documents, because I can see the Libra energy as well as Hermit. Hermit is Virgo. Both are like very intellectual and, intelligent signs. Libra in its own way. But it rules the judicial system, as well as Virgo talks about, the courtrooms and the sixth house of other things. So you might be someone who does come to to people's rescue to solve their problems. That's what I'm getting. And also, it's like that's how you upgrade people's life. And also queen of swords talks about someone who is very straightforward in their speech, especially if you're crossed. So say if I'm your friend, and if someone crosses me, I think you will be someone who will come to my rescue. Something like you will put the bully in their place, you won't let someone else get bullied. And you will also teach people how to establish better boundaries for themselves when they're bullied or pushed around and all those things. And that's how you upgrade people's life. And we have temperance here. Temperance is also Sagittarius, and it's a very spiritual card. It's not like the lower aspect of Sagittarius, which we know. The earthly aspect of Sagittarius is someone who's like a go-getter, adventurous person and other things. But Sagittarius, the higher aspect of it is actually wisdom and learning both aspects of life, sometimes even going to the extremes. I would say it's like, even not just understanding the good aspects of life but also the bad aspect of it. I think you tend to balance it perfectly. Again, temperance also talks about Libra energy. There is like a balance, the duality. I think you are some kind of a balanced person which people feel like it will be great to have on their corner, around their corner, because you do give that balanced perspective or nuanced perspective to things which they otherwise lack, especially when they are in a flux or they are jittery and confused. I think having you around has solved a lot of issues for them, and that's how you upgrade people's life. Pile one. So I hope I covered everything, and yeah, not to mention looks, your intelligence, and other things. Yeah, I think yeah, you seem to be that big deal. So if you like this reading, do give me a like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in your next video. Bye. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. And for your cards, we got Aventurin, Make Your Own Luck, Angel Aura Quartz, Lighten Up, Yemoja, Release, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Four of Pentacles. So, how I am seeing that you are lightening up the people around you, or like say you are upgrading people's life around you, is I think you are offering a different aspect or different definition of abundance, of richness in people's life. Here it says Aventurin, make your own luck. And also it says lighten up, angel or quartz. I think people around you might be the ones who are looking up to you for financial advice, maybe because you have been that person who has come out of poverty or has come out of that particular strata you might have belonged. Maybe you overcame a lot of things, and right now maybe you are having an empire of sorts. At least they view it that way. This could even be non-monetary, like the intelligence or the wisdom you possess. And because I am inclined to say it as financial proper money, because the green aventurin talks about that financial energies, as well as Yemoja, here she holds, I think it's like a star like thing which looks like a pentacle, right? And these fishes are, it looks like fishes are drawn to her. Again, fishes, astrologically also Pisces, as well as in koi fish, feng shui and other things, it denotes abundance. It's like the flow of money itself is denoted by fishes. I'm getting a lot of financial aspect of it as how you upgrade those around you. Again, this card here talks about the man, it depicts a man who's actually giving it to charity, right? Two different kind of people, and he looks like someone who's like a noble figure, someone who is respected in society. Maybe you are someone who donates a lot to charity, you might be also someone who guides people in their investments, helping them with their investments, and also earn multiple aspect of it. And also you help people to release their fear around money. I think you also open them up to different choices, like different paths to invest, different aspects of investment. Maybe people around you are just not aware of investment knowledge or something like that, financial knowledge. I think having you around is like an upgrade to them, because they trust that you will guide them appropriately. And also angel aura quartz talks about lighten up, and here talks about four of pentacles. I think maybe people around you might be having this scarcity mindset. I think you are helping them to overcome that by, yeah, I think you give them the faith that money will return, like they will be able to create their own abundance. Yeah, you give them that positive faith. I do not know how you do, whether you're a teacher or someone who's a mentor or someone who genuinely gives job to people. I don't know that, but maybe you are someone who's also helping out people who are in need, especially on the dire need of having that faith that they can make it out in the world. So that's how you are actually upgrading the people around you by helping them release fear, or yeah, you are that person whom they can trust on. You are holding out that hope for them. Yeah, that light, someone, the lady with the lamp light, they say, Florence Nightingale, like that. People who actually have given up hope, especially on the financial aspect of it. I think you come out as someone who is like an upgrade. Having you around is like an upgrade for them. Meeting you is an upgrade for them, because that itself is a signal from the universe that they are on the right path along those lines. Because again, moon here talks about like intuition and other things, especially if it came from the first pile. Yeah, and also green talks about that love, the heart chakra and other things. I think you are someone who gives off freely. I mean, freely as in not without money. It's like someone who's uninhibited in sharing people what you have, like that. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like it's very pretty short and straightforward reading. So that's how you upgrade people's life around you. You help them to release that fears, that whatever that is, that lack mentality, that money. You might also be a coach, money coach, right? Someone who helps that subconscious blocks towards money and abundance. I think somewhere you help people clear that out by either setting an example, or like by genuinely coaching them, or being there for them, or being referring them to jobs and other opportunities. Yeah, I think people feel light after you is what I'm getting, especially about their financial status. After they meet you, people feel good about where they are at in their life. So that's how you upgrade the people's life around you. So I hope you like this reading. Do give me a like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hi Peltri, welcome to your reading. And for your cards, we got Epidot, which says go deeper, as well as Apophyllite, which says stay positive. Nyai Lorokidul, I think I'm pronouncing that right. And it says transcendence, the chariot, king of swords, and the fool. So what I'm getting is like how having you around is an upgrade for people's life is I think you are someone who is fearless, you are someone who is headstrong, and I think being around you rubs this off onto them. That's how people find you as someone who is very upgrading because I think you encourage people to go deeper as well as stay positive. Again, in tandem with the full card, I would say you are someone who will help people or encourage people to take risks, especially by setting an example. Maybe you might have been someone who has transcended all your limitations, especially if you have been someone who's say if you're handicapped or disabled or something along those lines. If you have overcome a lot of your life's challenges physically, emotionally, or something might have happened in your life and then you have transcended it, I think you are setting a great or huge example for people to never stop. Because I can look at these two cards and they are very similar in their gesture, right? This one is he's like trying to jump off the cliff and this person is like ready to go to hell, beneath the ground, and they are like charging at it from the sky. So chariot here is like someone who's very goal driven, and fool is someone who's ready to take risks. I mean, these two are like very if you're coming from another pile where there were two major arcanas, you would know this might be a very this might also be your card, I mean your pile. If not, let's focus on this. I'm getting that, yeah, you are someone who's a very strong personality to have around. Again, king of swords talks about someone who's very good debater, like someone could be a lawyer, who could be someone who is not to be messed with. I think if people have managed to win your support, I think that's it. That's the end game. They don't have to worry about anything else because you are someone who will Aries energy is like the fool, right? The beginner energy. I think you do possess the tenacity of the Aryan Martian energy as well as the drivenness, the chariot, which possesses as well as your gift of gab. I think your brain, your mind, your cutting words. I think having you around is like a huge upgrade for people's life because the way you think is something which they are not used to. Maybe the people around you are used to certain way of thinking, some kind of say a redundant way of thinking, or yeah, something very slow. But when you come around, you spruce things up. I think you push things around, and it's like it's like people will say like once you are there, things will get done. That's the kind of quick energy I'm getting, like no nonsense energy, very masculine energy, very driven energy, not mincing words, not dragging things along. It's like saying what you mean because there's no time for anything else. Like go go go, that's the energy I'm getting. Actually, go deeper as well as stay positive. I think you are someone who's open to circumstances, or you are open to outcomes which other people are not open to. So in that makes you someone who is like a very great person to have, especially around the time of adversities. Yeah, someone who will handle crisis very well. Yeah, again, fool and chariot, I think you might be someone who's ready to go for travel, or you might your car might be ready and you might be ready for any crisis, or to take people anywhere they want to, say any health emergencies, even on those lines. Yeah, and if need be, you will even sacrifice your life to save someone. Again, that's also I'm getting that bravery is something which I'm getting. So having you around is like yeah, again, people find not just that, but also you are someone who's so wise, because transcendence cards here, it looks very gentle, right? It is like someone who has seen all, and they're right now, you know what, that's all there is to life. I think there is some kind of a matured energy which is coming from you. The king of swords is someone who's very cutting and cruel. I'm also getting this very hierophant type of energy, someone who's very light about it, because there is a stay positive card, right? I think this is like, yeah, it's like a cool dad or a cool teacher to hang out with, someone who's like, I got this. Yeah, they are like you might be that person. If you're a sports teacher, you might be someone who's like running so faster than your young students also. You might be having that grit and determination no matter how old you are. I think that's how you upgrade the people around you, like especially in the community, parent teacher, like something like if you're a parent, yeah, when amidst other parents, I think you are someone who has more enthusiasm for your age than others. Maybe others have already given up because they think that they're old, something along those lines, but you still reek of youth, reek of enthusiasm for life. And I think you might be loved by others. Certain people might find you as a competition, and someone others might look up to you as an inspiration. You upgrade the way they conduct their life because you challenge them, not directly, but then you make people question what exactly they are doing with their life. I'm getting this like some kind of a middle-aged vibe. Like this can also apply if you're young, like say in your 20s, 30s. Like, but I'm getting more or less like that. That middle-aged parent who goes to PTAs, a teacher in the school, something along those lines, whereby people are in that stage of life where they are like having crisis, midlife crisis, or like they're thinking of giving up on life, or resorting to a pretty mundane life, I think that's where you come and shake things up, I'm getting. So having you around is like a reality check, or like a you give that ambitious energy to people. Also people aspire to be like you. It's like the grannies who go to the gym and build muscles at the age of 60. That's the energy I'm getting here, Paltri. So maybe, yeah, this might apply to you in a different way, but you get the energy, right? I'm just reading the energy here, I'm sorry. So yeah, that's the kind of enthusiasm you ooze, and with that you upgrade the community or the people around you. So I hope you like your reading, Paltri. Do give me a like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.